This will be my second vlog, and it's a get ready with me. Hi. So this is my second vlog starting. You gave a lot of love to my first vlog, so I decided to make a second one. So I'm going to college because I've got some assignments and project to make. So let's get ready with me. We'll do my makeup. We'll do the casual makeup. We'll do my hair today. That's the special part. And my outfit is actually done. So we just have to do that. While we do our get ready with me, I really wanted to talk about something which a lot of people misunderstand. That is standards. Because the moment you raise them, they will speak about it and they'll be like, oh, you have changed. But maybe you have not changed. You just started respecting yourself. Why standards are not same as ego? You don't think that you are better than everybody else. You just don't allow nonsense in your life to create proper boundaries, and those people who lack that won't understand and of course will call you egoistic. You should know what you are allowing in your life, because you don't know what can destroy your life. The moment people started calling you too much, that's because you've started respecting yourself rather than just doing what they say. When you go beyond their comfortable zone, they'll call you too much. They'll call you difficult because they have a habit of seeing you less. They don't see you as someone who deserves their efforts. So you will find those people, and those people will call you too much. You can differentiate between these kind of people, because you know that when you are being you effortlessly, then those type of people will accept you who are genuine. Wanting or asking for what you deserve will make you sound too much in everyone's life who think you deserve less. And I think you shouldn't be friends with those kind of people. You shouldn't have that kind of circle in your life. Standards in friendship. Now, what does friendship mean to you? Does it mean like, receiving less and giving more? Is that friendship? Isn't that charity? Why do you want to do charity when you are being friends with that person? If you want to be friends with people who think like you, who are not jealous or insecure of you, who don't think less of you, who don't think that spreading rumors about you will make them some kind of hero. So don't be friends with those kind of people. And you know what? Your friend circle says a lot about you, because your friend circle, your group will shape you. Because if they are bad, you will also be bad. And please believe me, if you have people in your life who gossips all the day, who does not have any work to do, you won't get motivated either. You have to be friends with people who actually are better than you. You get a lot to learn about things. Either it is emotional maturity, either it is intelligence, either ways, whatever it can be. You just have to be friends with those kind of people who actually are bonus to your life and not a burden. A friendship always should be about watering each other, respect, loyalty, and better communications. Even if you don't say anything, your friend will understand. That's what genuine friendship looks like. It's not only giving, it's receiving more and giving more, not receiving less and giving less. There's a vast difference between them. So you have to do is find people who are genuinely happy in your life for you. And I'll tell you something, when you lower your standards, people don't act like themselves. Like, if you have low standards, I will act however I want in your life. I will disrespect you, I will make fun of you, I will spread rumors about you, and I will betray your trust because you allowed it. You did not care enough to just confront me and say this is wrong and I don't expect you to cross my boundaries. That is very simple, but once you have that courage, you'll get through life. But if you don't have the courage, you'll get the same type of people and you'll be in the same loop and you won't be getting any way ahead in life. So find people who water you instead of taking every ounce of your blood and sweat by the means of friendship. Okay, friendship is not about how you make them feel. Nothing is compared to a good friendship. I have a best friend since a long time now. After a lot of breaking and betraying friendship, I've got a good friend in my college too. I've got friends now because I didn't allow shit. I did not had friends for some time, like for a long time, for 2 years straight I did not had friends because I made my standards clear. And you know what, I got, you know, the bestest people in my life right now. Why? Because I clearly stated my boundaries, I had my standards, and I never allowed shit in my life. You know, speaking about it is the best thing you can ever do. Standards in relationship, oh boy, that's a big thing, huh? When you get the difference between bare minimum and knowing deeply in your bones that you deserve better than bare minimum, and a good treatment, a genuine treatment, you have no idea in the absolute world that how many boys you're gonna throw off the window in your dating life. I'll give you an example. Like, if you expect a chocolate, okay, if you expect a chocolate, any kind, doesn't matter, and the guy gives you a candy, see, now there's, what difference does it makes? Nothing, like very less difference. So you would take it and you will accept it, like it's fine, yeah, thank you. But if you expect a toe chocolate or a Ferrero Rocher or more than a chocolate, and the man buys you a candy, then your feelings are hurt and you will throw that guy off the window. See, now this will make you understand how many guys gives us just bits of bare minimum and we think that it's, oh my god, the guy is doing so much. Baby, there's a lot of guys who are single, build themselves, and you know what, are absolutely masculine. There are guys like this, but they don't go for a girl like, you know, if you expect bare minimum, they need a woman who will make their standards upgrade and not degrade. You know, that kind of man will only come into your life when you are ready to accept yourself and actually keep your standards kind of high. If your standards are below the bar, you will get rock bottom of crappy guys. Please keep your standards high because bare minimum is everywhere. And believe me, you will get bare minimum if you expect and manifest bare minimum. So, good luck. When you promise yourself to be respectful and to be respected, that time you create standards for yourself. Because to build a firm boundary, to build, you know, to choose good people in your life, to remove crappy people from your life, that's what standards is all about. You have to keep your promises to yourself. You respect yourself, you respect others, you don't expect less, you expect more. That's how standards are created. Why do people lower their standards? I think it's my reasoning. I think there are 3 core reasons. First is loneliness. See, I'll tell you something. All you have is negative aspects of your life. You will be lonely whether or not with people or without people. If you don't have good aspects in your life, you have negative aspects, you will find everything negative in everything. So, first of all, have good positive aspects in your life. Try to find more than the negative ones. You know what the solution is? Being with yourself is the best thing you can do. You can understand yourself first. If you won't understand yourself, I don't know how will you make people understand yourself. Be with yourself first, and that's the best thing you can do. Bestest thing. Be with yourself. Try to know yourself better than, you know, people. Don't give people choices to let them judge you on the basis of things they don't know about. So try to be more alone with yourself, to know yourself, and please don't call it loneliness. When we don't like ourselves, nothing around us or related to us will be positive for us. Like, if I don't like myself, I won't like my surroundings, I won't like my circle, I won't like my parents. When I love myself, I love everything around me. I just love everything, and I expect people to respect me how I respect myself. If you cannot respect me enough, I don't want you in my life. There are plenty of fishes in the sea, and you are just rotten. So goodbye. The second core reason is the fear of missing out. I really don't understand people when they say like fear of missing out. Like, what are you having FOMO for? Like, when you had crappy standards for your relationship and then the guy made you hit your rock bottom in your past relationship, that is what you are missing out. You won't be missing out if you don't feel related to the world. Why are you even comparing yourself to anyone? Nobody is like you, and believe me, nobody wants to be like you if you are like this. So I just hope and pray you work on yourself to be better. The last but not the least, the reason is wanting validation. And to be honest, I have no idea why do you even want validation from people who aren't even being their self. Who, like, because most of the people in our life are two-faced people. In social media, who do you want to be validated from? Because first of all, social media is fake. Social media has stupid ass people. It's not true. People don't show what they have. So I don't know how you gonna make your standards high, but I just hope and pray that you do. You know who wants to get validated? People who don't trust their instincts, people who don't trust their self. Those are the people who want to get validated, and I don't want you to be a part of it. Okay, trust your instincts, trust your beliefs. Okay, don't trust someone else's belief who hasn't been in your shoe, not at once. I don't want you to feel excited or to feel, low when people appreciates you or when people let you down. Don't give high emotions to them. First of all, why I am telling you is because a person who is entertained by everyone's validation is nothing but a clown in a circus. I want you to prioritize yourself enough and your feelings enough to feel neutral when someone appreciates you or even when someone just lets you down. Doesn't make a difference because you don't care about their opinion. Standards actually acts as a filter for people in your life. Because you never know what they are thinking, and to be honest, people are double faced, people are not kind, and people are nothing alike their character when you first meet them and set the low bar standards, and to protect your peace, because I don't want you to get in bed with those people who are not genuine. Standards will give no opportunities to people who wants to disrespect you, who are jealous from you, and who are insecure. Genuine people will find their people with time. They just have to have patience. Now I want you to understand the difference between preference and standards. It is a vast difference, you should know. Preference is someone being funny to you. Standards is someone being respectful to you. Do you understand the difference? It's like preference is negotiable. Preference is like, it's fine, you can be funny and you cannot be funny, that's fine. But standards are non-negotiable. Do you get it? Standards are absolutely non-negotiable, and I don't want you to negotiate your standards. Why would you like choose to get disrespected? That's not your call, okay? Your standards should be enough high to not be a preference. Standards that I learned the hard way. When I gave everything in the friendship, in a relationship, like everything, but I never received an ounce of what I gave. I know that is hurtful, but you know what? It's fine, because sometimes it takes lessons to be learned what you need to learn. When I started asking and expecting what I deserved, you have no idea that how many friendships, not how many, there aren't that much relationships, only one it is. So that relationship and a lot of friendships disappeared and vanished in thin air. When my standards were not that high, it was very low. People were always around me, but I always felt a chaos. I always felt chaotic in my mind, because I was never at peace. I was never at peace. But once I gave up getting what I don't deserve, made a lot of friendships go, but I got better friendships and I got better people in my life. Standards is actually a lot like a filter for people in my life too. The hair is done, guys. The hair is done. But the day I stopped taking shit from those kind of people, those kind of people who consumed hatred and gossip like oxygen and water, my life was very peaceful, and actually peaceful than ever it was. So I hope you also make standards in your life and don't choose shitty people for your life, and make better decisions, because better decisions are better outcomes. It's very clear, but you just have to understand. Little girlies, you'll understand. Not always and not with everybody it has to be a lesson. You can learn from people who already have their lessons. Doing my hair got me thinking that life is at times messy, but your standards, you should never compromise it. Standards are firm as a rock. Standards are always non-negotiable. You should never negotiate your standards. Don't put them in the line of preference. Keep your standards high. Even when it is hard, keep it high. Okay? That's all, my little girlies, and the hair is done. If you want a tutorial for the hair, I'll make another video, okay, properly. Like today I'm getting late, so I need to like rush to the college, but I have to get to the college first. So everything is done, everything is cool. I don't know how I feel. See, I don't wear jewelry because I already have things. Bye bye, baby girl.